Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Benjamin Breaker Novotny.
Let's add as a 99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
And we are about to get into the final day of the the Wargaming. What is wrong with me? QIC
Yeah.
Quarter 2 Asia Grand Finals. And today we're handing out the paychecks, basically.
Yep.
I mean, we're going to find out who between Somebody and B Gaming v Waco is going to get $4,500 and $3,000. And but first, we're going to go ahead and kick things into Horseman versus BunThitNuong, and then we'll be determining our first prize, second prize winners afterwards.
Yep.
So, thoughts on BunThitNuong versus Horseman?
Yeah, BunThitNuong. The first match is BunThitNuong versus the Horseman, and I think the Horseman doing not that good yesterday, right? Most of the time they came in with a Japanese team, but the Japanese team also came in too.
Yeah,
so you know the pace quite slow yesterday on these two matches.
It was just a little bit. I mean, we saw how the games panned out, and at some point, you know, I mean, it seemed like it was a little bit boring. But I mean, B Gaming v Waco did what they had to do to pull out their victory in the end, and the end score was 3-1. Correct?
Yep. And they win 2 and draw 1, but in most cases they after they win the first one or they get 1 point advantage, so they gonna be more defensive afterward. So.
All right. Well, I mean, we've seen what they can do if they get the first point.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens if that seems to be the case between them and Somebody.
Yeah, but today they gonna versus somebody, right? So while you versus the Immortal team, you cannot camp to win. I think in most of cases they know how to deal with the camper. You know, so both team we got 2 Immortal team today, so maybe they cannot, waiting for 10 minutes again. You know?
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things that can drive you nuts as both a player. But I think there's more pressure on the players to play out their games patiently.
Yep.
But in the end, if nothing happens, I mean, it can drive you crazy. It's like, what if I did that one decision just a little bit better, you know? And I hope no one's beating themselves up over that, because everyone at this point is guaranteed to get some money.
Yep.
You know, that's cash in their pockets for playing computer games.
Yep. Especially they're only 4 weeks. You know.
Yeah.
Only 4 weeks. You know, compared to the WGL Asia, you have got to play 8 to 9 weeks, and the postseason game, there are a lot of so out.
That's absolutely right. So the victory condition is attained when all enemy vehicles are destroyed within the time limit, or the base gets captured by one side or another. Once again, this is basically encounter mode. So that means the base to be captured is actually neutral. If the match ends in a draw, well, both teams get 1 point.
Yep.
Excuse me. And the way we figure this out is by tier points. So whichever side has more tier points at the end of the game is the winning team. If both teams have, again, the same number of tier points, which is the same number of tanks out on the field still alive when the countdown finishes, that would mean that it's a draw and both teams get 1 point. So I think it's time to go ahead and introduce our first ring girl. Regine Angelis. There she is. She's holding a sign that says GR. So write that down right away, guys. Write it down right now.
It reminds our manager.
Huh?
It reminds our manager. GR.
GR. Oh, yeah. And, of course, don't forget to vote for your favorite ring girl. There is a bit.ly link at the bottom of your screen. Conversely, you could just go to the twitch.tv channel below our stream. Excuse me, you could just, look below our twitch.tv stream and then click on vote for your favorite ring girl here on twitch.tv. And then you're good to go. And it looks like, well, technical issues, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a Prokonovka here, but, Oh, okay, job.
All right, well, there we are. Prokhorovka, Mainz, Runeberg, Himmelsdorf, and Ensk is going to be the order of the world for both of our teams. M7, a T1 Heavy, and a Chaffee.
Yeah.
T49, Chaffee, and an M7 for Horseman.
Yeah, for Horseman. But the BunThitNuong choose a T1 Heavy tank. It's really weird here. I can't figure out what they're gonna do here, but
I have the T1 Heavy myself, but I only have the 3-inch cannon on it, and I haven't fielded it that much, so I don't have that much experience with it. can't say that without any upgrades, it moves painfully slow. Painfully slow.
After you full upgrade, its speed not that bad. But on the Pokenovka, I cannot figure out how can a T1 do there. Maybe you're gonna up here and use his gun depression, over more support fire. But normally, maybe that's the first time we see a T1 using Pokenovka.
All right.
Yeah. It's a heavy tank after all.
Sometimes we see the KB1, but the T1 is the first time.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
So what is the strongest cannon you can equip on the T1 Heavy?
It's a 7 millimeter, so like 3. But it should be the M1A2. It's a gun number. M1A2, some type.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is it the same gun that is equipped on Type 64? M1A2?
64.
Yeah.
64 is a Taiwanese tank.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm not sure. They might have different gun type.
No, I remember the Type 64 has a gun that
M1A2?
called. I forgot if it's M1A2 or M1A something.
Yeah,
It's
but
funny to know.
maybe you got an M1A1, M1A2, but both of them is 76 millimeter.
One
Gentlemen.
shot is about like
Okay.
100.
Both sides are
Right.
rushing right now.
Yeah,
And spawning to the north, of course, it was BunThitNuong, and now it's Horseman on the south. And these guys are
Yeah.
going to meet in the middle. There's going to be a very gruesome exchange of fire.
Ooh.
And it looks like nothing's hit thus far except onto Hades.
Wow.
Silent War Anubis. This is actually working out pretty well for Horseman thus far. Our time
Yeah,
is-
but right now the T1 not up yet, so T1 up maybe something gonna change here.
maybe.
Yeah, he cannot hit the Anubis.
None is very exposed right there. I mean, and
Yeah.
the turret depression there on that M1 Chafe.
They should trying to kill the M1 Shafe right now. They got faster. They got high speed, so they can flank in from the west part, and M1, the T1 cannot offer the support fight.
I think this is where things begin to get turned around just a little bit because Horsemen, they're kind of caught here way out in the open. They're trying to get to some form of cover, but at the same time, if
they should have killed the Shafe as soon as possible.
right, and if BunThitNuong just comes out one at a time, we're going to see a lot
Wow,
of trouble.
miss a lot.
Oh man, there we go. Unreal Rogue took. Oh my God, he's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
247 hit. 247 HP is not getting back. Feluso conversely taking quite a bit as
Oh,
well.
okay. The Shafe is here.
Oh man.
Man, he shouldn't come here.
And this isn't good. If that Chafe gets taken down first, that's a lot of firepower
Oh.
taken out of the fight.
Yeah.
And it looks like Gorilla's getting a bit overzealous here. He's just diving straight in there, and now he's out of the game. And Yoey Flashel's Nun is
Wow.
so close to dead, while his teammate Feluso was taken down first. There we go. BunThitNuong takes this. I would not say in embarrassing fashion, but definitely decisive fashion.
But I think if the Horseman they can take the rock. Do you see the rock in the middle?
Yeah.
I
There's
mean-
a sign over there.
If the 3 tank, just take flanking and against the rock. So on the Immortal, they cannot shoot the Horseman there.
Right.
If you got a rock and they got Shafe along there. So the 3 tank just focus fire there. They can win this one, but they shouldn't separate out.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, they were out in the open.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, they had the hill there for a little bit of cover, but I mean, in that kind of situation, when you have the high ground advantage,
Yeah.
you can only expose your turret, and your turret is, in most cases, with most tanks, is more heavily armored than the body.
Yeah, that's right. But the 3 tank is not that strong. I mean the torrent is not that strong, but they should use the rock there. It's best cover for them because of T1 or is a T49.
Mm-hmm.
The
T49
No,
I mean,
it's
the
a
reload.
M7. I think M7 and the T1 in the Immortal side. And they cannot shoot them if you got a cover there, and you got a chance use a 3 tank to shoot a Shafe because the Shafe without any cover there. So
Yeah.
they should do that, but I think the flanking is right, but if you flank and you cannot get really nice position, it cannot work out there. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that was kind of, I don't want to say hook, line, and sinker, but I mean, I think we saw that the mistakes were real. But the question is, who's going to make the big mistake in game number 2 and give the victory to the opposing team? We'll find out after this short break. gentlemen, welcome back to game number 2. This one's going to be on mines. Typically, we can see some very fast-paced and heated games on this map, and it looks like we're going to see a T14 Chafe and an M4 coming out from Horseman, while it looks like
M7 Chafe and
something that's offline. I'm kidding.
yeah.
All right, so we're just waiting now for a few members of BunThitNuong to reconnect. But I think in the meantime, let's stop and think about the games that we've seen on this map previously. Do you think that we're likely to see, any ultra conservative play, Edison, like really slow-paced pushes or anything like that in a 3v3? Because I noticed it seems to be it's not as action-packed as those 7 versus 7s. That is the standard WGL format. You know.
Yeah, but you know what? I think the BunThitNuong they lose couple matches in mines. I think they almost never win in mines. So maybe in mines maybe they'll push slow and not like a Pokenovka. They just push forward. So
I just noticed something. What do you think of the damage output from the tanks that that we have coming from BunThitNuong right now? What do you think of the damage output? Is it quite strong? Because there's an M7, a Chafe, and a KV1. What kind of cannon does that KV1 have?
it should be using the 85 mm. The average damage is like should be, so it's pretty nice. But he got a lot of hit points, so he can continue doing the output.
All right.
Okay, they are in the north. Okay, Immortal team on the north side. The Horseman in the south.
So who's at a more clear advantage here? Do you think? I think north side maybe. They're just going for it. They're just gonna rush. It looks like.
Yeah.
Same old BunThitNuong, sporting the Immortals tag and giving us, I wouldn't say predictable play, but this is their trademark style. This is the trademark Vietnamese team style. All right.
Ooh.
Nice dodge there coming from Nunn. But he's got to play those picks very, very carefully.
Yep.
And Feluso getting up behind that rock in front. I love the positioning.
Maybe you're gonna use it.
Nice hit it there onto Rogue.
Yeah, with the American thing. So Monk is American thing.
Yeah. RNG, so much damage getting out to Rogue right now.
Yeah.
He can't afford to keep on taking damage like that. So it looks like, maybe Horseman could end up taking this game. But
It's quite good to get in, but they have to be more patient and they have to know how to control the gear.
Exactly. Ooh, nice dodge there from Gorilla. And
Ooh.
Anubis just got hit. That's actually kind of big. Nice
Yeah.
bounce off of Feluso. RNG is in the favor of a Horseman right now. Okay. So right now, I don't want to say that. Wow, Gorilla took a big hit there too. I'm sorry. But I don't want to say that BunThitNuong is not looking so hot right now. I mean, but they took a good chunk of damage, and I still think this is anyone's game.
But if the Unreal keep keep shooting the Feluso right here, might got problem.
It's just bounce after bounce after bounce on the Feluso. Like both sides were taking bounces. Gorilla's getting hit again. He's in a lot of trouble. As well as an MTW. It looks like this is not panning out too well for Horseman now. Okay. Another bounce off of Feluso. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But Anubis is getting separated out just a little bit. He's going to run back.
Yeah, they know someone is done.
Oh, man.
They
All right.
know or they not know?
Everybody clear the streets. The steamroller's coming through. Anubis is going to start running over the Horseman team right now. And this is going to be the flank that they need to really, I think, just throw the nail in the coffin. And Feluso's taking a lot of damage at the time being, despite how many bounces he got earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so
Yeah,
Anubis, there it is. He got a hit. Another one, he takes him out. Boom. Anubis, is he about to score a double kill or not? Feluso is in a lot of trouble. He takes 265 damage. NunTW now charging towards Feluso. Or excuse me, towards, rather Anubis. Does manage to take him down, and this is effectively speaking a 1 versus 2 situation. nice pick onto Unreal Rogue up there. 93 damage, but in the end, it's not enough.
Okay,
Alright.
they got quite good beginning with the T14, right?
Mhm.
They got a bounce, but they didn't try to control the heel part. I'm not talking about they didn't try to, but they don't try to use a rock there. The Shafe you stand on the open field and trying to exchange fight with another Shafe, but another Shafe is behind the rock.
Right.
You got a chance to shoot and hide, but you stand on the open field.
Exactly. I mean, it's a night and day difference.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of this time we did see a little bit of cover being used there by Fusilero, if I'm not mistaken.
Fluso there. Yeah.
And it really worked to his advantage. It only exposed his turret. We saw easily 4 times shells bounced off of his turret.
Yeah, a lot of bounce there. They should use the M4 and with the Shafe try to focus on another M7 or M7, right? Try to focus on another M7. They shouldn't separate out, just stand there and behind the rock. They got a good cover and good chance to shoot another enemy. So maybe they just use the T14, try to exchange fire with the KB1, and then finally they got the higher HP. Got more related more hit point. They can rush out, but they stand on the open field. I mean the Shafe and the M4 stand on the open field and try to. Got a really low hit ratio. I think maybe only hit once or twice, and the M4 almost hit nothing.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, if we had seen, even if Anubis did not go around back for the flank, do you think that Horseman would have still lost that game?
Yeah, I think it's still of that because of the position. Finally they got right position, but they
also the condition
of
their tanks.
Yeah, finally they got right position, but on that moment they all of not all. I mean the M4, one shot one kill I think, and the Shafe only have 300 hit point. So they cannot turn that around, I think. Even the Immortal team rush in, they gonna win this one.
Cover makes a huge difference in this game, guys. Like, I mean, not just game 1, but also game 2, that was very plain and very obvious. But let's see how game number 3 pans out in a few minutes.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to the third and potentially final game between BunThitNuong and Horseman. But before we dive into this game, we got to show you guys our ring girl number 2. There she is. Her name is Jack Yu. So thus far it's what? RG and Grand. I'm
Grand.
sorry. Okay. So type it out. Type. I guess you could say it's gonna be Grand and then whatever else. Grand Breaker, I guess maybe.
Maybe it's GR and Breaker.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So just some food for thought, I guess you could say. We will find out what the rest of the code is later today. Don't forget to vote for your favorite ring girl. You can do that at bit.ly/ringgirlq2 or look below your screen in the Twitch channel that you're looking at right now for QIC Q2 Ring Girls voting poll link. Just click on it there. All right. So here we go. T14 Chafe M4 versus KV1 Chafe and T25. So we got Reaper and
Yeah, they use the T25 today. Yesterday, they always use the KV1, Chafe, and M7. Never change, but today they use the T24. T25, sorry.
All right. Well, here we are, getting on to Ruinberg, also known more colloquially as Camperberg. But I think we're likely to see anything but camping from this best of 5. I mean, right now, Yoi Flash Horsemen have to go through and make a decision that can win them the game.
Yeah.
Like, they can't just sit back and hope for victory to fall into their hands anymore.
Yep. And I bet the Immortal team won't camp on the K1. So we'll just see, both teams start to rush. That's okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
I think.
the Immortal never camp, so no worry about that.
Okay, so here we go. Already both sides rushing to the eastern portion of the map, and it looks like this is going to be a very, very, how do I say this, chaotic firefight that both sides are going to get into. All right, so Hades takes 2 damage.
Whoa!
Oh, sick connection on that shot from Gorilla.
Oh my god.
457.
He done, I think.
Another follow-up shot. Faluso doesn't quite get the delivery, but he's already done a lot of damage to Reaper.
Yeah.
Hades in that M24.
And it's a Chafe.
Yeah.
No, Chafe is so critical.
It is. I mean, the firepower is probably the second strongest tank on the team, right after the heavy tank, right?
Actually, it's a top 1.
Huh?
Yeah, top 1.
Top 1? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's
Well,
better than KV1.
Well, I mean, damage output per minute, yes. But I mean, when we're talking about alpha levels, yeah, the KV1 has potential to...
They're higher, like 30 hit point higher, I think.
Right,
yeah.
but M24 Chafe is definitely very valuable for delivering those final shots to a target that will take them out of the game. Unreal Rogue?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Gorilla's getting this turned around on him real fast. Oh, man. And now it looks like he pokes out, he gets Hades out of the game, but that wasn't for free. Gorilla was taken down as well. Faluso and Nunn left to fight against Reaper and Unreal Rogue. This is a 2v2. I think this could go either way right now. Checking the positioning, Faluso is going into a trap, I feel.
Yeah.
This isn't good. He's not doing the damage he needs. Oh, he's out. So now it's up to Nunn TW. He's in an M24 Chafe, so if it's anything that could do it, it's definitely this one. If he gets Reaper, boom! 1v1 right here, right now. Who's going to win this?
I don't know. No.
All right. Nunn just took 187 damage.
Wow, yeah, it's 187, you know.
Yeah, he's trying to circle that tank. It's not quite panning out. He's got to make sure he gets every shot.
Check him.
This is beautiful. He's outmaneuvering him. He can't be aimed on. This is just a def win for Horseman right here and right now. Nunn TW brings the score back from 2-0 to 2-1 for Horseman.
Yeah. You know, I think the M4 is really critical. I mean the first shot.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's really critical, but he make a big mistake after that, you know, like pretty even, like something didn't happen, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy. Okay, so let's check what happened there. We had what was the it was the M4 that dealt out that huge shot that took a long time to connect with
the Chafe.
And that was Hades, right?
Yep.
In the Chafe.
Mhm.
So, I mean, what happened there was that took immediately 400 damage off,
Mhm.
including the shot, the follow-up shot that came from...
Yeah, from the T14 and
yeah.
the another Chafe, I think.
So-
So he almost took like 550.
Right, and he's like, I want that tank out of the game. So he's chasing it down, and then he falls himself shortly after getting the kill onto Hades. So then it was a 2 versus 2, and due to the critical thinking skills of Horseman, he's how do I put this? The last guy for Horseman actually
Oh, it's,
outmaneuvered None. Yes.
driving the Chafe.
I know he's
yeah.
always driving the Chafe. I have to remember that. But he just outmaneuvered, you know, the KV1 on the team.
So
and
it
just
killed
it.
the Anubis is the T25, I think, and the KV1 is the Unreal. Yeah.
On reload. Or,
Unreal,
Unreal.
Unreal, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Unreal Road.
All right, gotcha.
Mhm.
I mean, that was amazing. He just, that's
No,
it.
the,
Like,
actually, the Chafe is kill. It's easy to kill KV1. Actually, you know, the KV1 torrent turns really slow. You see that? Yeah. So.
okay. Well,
But the key point is still the Chafe. You know, if your Chafe die, you know, you got big trouble there. Yeah.
I mean, exactly. It's one mistake that we saw from BunThitNuong, and you know, Horseman took advantage of it, and they turned this series around just a little bit, The question is, are they going to be able to do it in game number 4 and then game number 5? That's what we all need to find out after this short break. Hi guys, we are back now, and this is game number 4 between Horseman and BunThitNuong. This is actually going to be on, I want to say, one of the maps that is the least seen in this season's QIC, and it is Himmelsdorf. Like we've seen more games on Ensk than
Yep.
we have with Himmelsdorf.
Yep.
And right now it looks like we've got, BunThitNuong pulling out the KV1, Chafe, and T25, while we have a Ram, KV1, and Chafe coming from Horseman.
Yeah, the Horseman have a new tank here. Oh no, the two new tanks, like the KV1 and the Ram 2. They replace the...
That's a lot of firepower.
Yeah, but they don't use the 105 here.
Alright. I remember you saying that the armor on the Ram is actually quite strong.
Yeah, but the speed is slower, maybe slower than KV1, I think. Yeah, it's really, really slow tank. But on this tank selection, they choose more accuracy, But that's amazing. I have to say that 105 is something like a luxury. You hit, you got really great price. Oh no, they use KV1 with 122mm gun.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's chaos. So they're capitalizing on some kind of a very close range firefight.
And the national flag here, always wrong. Not always wrong, but on
There's
this
a bug.
update, on this update, they got problem here.
Alright.
It's a Mexico's flag,
Yeah.
not Taiwan.
BunThitNuong did spawn to the north end of the map, and Gorilla just got hit just a little bit there.
Mhm.
And this time, wasn't it Nunn who was in the Chafe last game?
No. Yep,
Yeah, he
the
was.
Chafe last game. The M4 is the Gorilla.
Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
he simply doesn't have. Maybe Gorilla simply doesn't have the KV1 on his account. I'm sorry.
It might be.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because non-drive the KV1 better.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Could be
maybe.
that.
Nung is
Personal preference.
Yeah, Nung is the famous player. He got like top 5 in the C server. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. That's something worth remembering. No connections yet onto Rogue. What's the reload time on the 122?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay.
So he might use a high exposure on next one.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the high alpha mode. I mean, that's definitely one. That's the HE really works well with cannons that have high alpha. And Gorilla is taking a lot of damage here,
Ooh.
and a missed shot onto Hades there. I want to say that Gorilla's in a really critical position.
Yeah.
If he's taken out of the game, like his team could potentially, I wouldn't say be forfeit completely, but definitely be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And that Chafe is taking advantage of that reload time.
Wow. No, I have to say that Korea make a lot of problem on this team. Yeah,
None
he
just got hit. And I can't tell that he's been dealing out any damage. No, there's no damage on BunThitNuong at all. In fact, he hasn't hit a single shot yet. Oh man, this is not looking good for Nan. He's gonna try. I think this is the game where Horseman may not be able to win, but I've been wrong before. Here we go. Feluso just charging him head on. Can't quite take Unreal Rogue out.
Yeah.
Gorilla MX down to the last. I don't know how much HP he's got there. It looks like only 6. It's a miracle he's still alive. RNG is in his favor. And nice bounce off of Nunn there, but is it gonna save him? Is it really gonna keep him in this game forever?
Yep.
We have to be realistic when considering these things. And Gorilla's now out, so it's all up to Nunn TW to take down the remaining 2 tanks on BunThitNuong. We've seen this happen before, but I don't think that's gonna happen now with the sandwich. Hades gonna get the finishing. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but I have to say that again, the Chafe is really critical. If you cannot drive that really nice, you gonna maybe win the whole team.
Let me ask you this, Addison.
Yeah.
Do you think any? Do you think the 122mm cannon played any major role in Horseman just now not being able to hit any shots?
Yeah, actually, it's play like a defensive play. No defensive part there. You cannot use a 122 there, so your enemy won't push in on this way. So you can do something on other sides. But before they do any action, I think the Immortal team is a really aggressive team. So they know how to attack. They already flanking, and while the Gorilla still stand there and they didn't figure out where is the enemy. Because you driving the Chafe, you got a responsibility to go to know where is the enemy, not a KV1. KV1 is for the blocker, it is a blockbuster, so it's in there, and then he know there is another KV1. So you just defend him, and you have to trying to figure out where is the enemy or trying to flank somewhere. But We
It
saw the
just-
Korea just
yeah.
stand there and trying to snap in someone, but he got a lot of shot. Before he move in, he only have 200. It really
Yeah.
works. I have to say that. On the M4, on last match, yeah, he got a nice shot to Shafei. That's right. But while he trying to do the next one, he do nothing and die. On the mice, it's almost the same situation, doing zero output and die. So sometimes it's a 3v3 game. You cannot make too many mistakes there.
All right. Well, I mean, the end score is 3-1.
Yep.
And I mean, right now the way it pans out, Horseman goes home with $500 in pocket, while BunThitNuong gets to split 500 for each of their players.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wait. It looks like they have 4 players, so it's going to be what's 1,500 divided
Like, like a 380.
380?
Yeah,
Maybe 375?
380.
375? 4 times 3 is 12.
Oh yeah,
4 times 7.
375. 75 for.
4 times 7 is 300, so
Yeah.
375
Yeah, 375.
each. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so after this short break, we're going to get into Sumbo D versus B Gaming Biwako, guys. Don't go away.